Hey, you guys. How is it going? Hello, hello. We got some guests tonight with us for a little bit. They're going to be popping in to hang out with us for a little bit. Birdie's here with me, my brother, and my puppy dog, Sadie, is here too. she doesn't look mad this time. Oh, it's good to see you guys. Hello. Hi, Robert. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Vizak. Hi, Vector. Hey, John. How's it going? Joseph. Hello, hello. Oh, calm down there, baby. Who else is here? I want to make sure I get everybody that's commented so far. Herbal Rashad, hello. Oh, he's in Southern New Jersey tonight. Hello, Herbal. How's it going, everybody? So, it is so good to see everybody again. Rachel, how's it going? Kara, hi. Aaron, Jean, guys, Chris. Yeah. Yes, Chris, I did get my hair cut. Now, here's the thing. I got a shag cut, and it's awesome. The problem is that it's too hot for me, so I'm going to have to pull it back. But I thought I'd start it off with it down so you could see my fancy new shag. I also got my eyebrows did, so they're not so woolly anymore. Hey, Pedro, how's it going? 3Deck, what up? So, yeah, I'm trying to take care of myself. Whew. All right. Yeah, Sadie's very happy. She's being spoiled. Thank you, Vizak. It does. It looks really good. It's a little frizzy and humid because it's like 100 degrees around here, but it is what it is. So I'm showing it off, and now you got to see it, and now it goes into a ponytail. Hey, Lisa. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, it looks really good. It does. And I like the shag style. It works really well. I can wear it curly or straight. So the bangs are a little bit too blunt right now. All right. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Wait till you see my natural curls. One night I'll wear my natural curls. I have natural corkscrew curls all over my head. I have very, very curly hair. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I'm so excited. We're going to reminisce and do some member berries on old commercials. Seems like in the current culture right now, there's a lot of debate on commercials and advertising. So I thought it would be fun to go back in time and look at how we were advertised to growing up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We're going to talk about some fashion commercials, jeans commercials specifically. We're going to start with, we're going to do some beauty products, household products, all kinds of good stuff. So Rachel likes your hat, Dave. Yes. Dave is getting ready. He's putting together his golf channel. He's getting ready to start himself a golf channel, and that's his golf style. So
this is a very special hat.
It's a very special hat. We'll tell him why it's special.
This is an official Augusta Masters bucket hat from like the 80s.
Nice.
That I found in a bag.
Nice.
It was amazing.
Where did you? Was it just like a random bag on the street, or?
No. That would make it even better.
Yeah, it kind of would.
When you work for like older rich guys that have farms and they have bags of stuff they're about to throw out, they want you to go through it, see if there's anything you want. And I find this.
You're like, yes, please.
It's like a $80 hat.
Nice.
New ones are $120. They're very expensive. They're very, very neat. Yes. I was quite stoked to find it.
They're excited to see you. Birdie's finally here. What's up, Blazing Dragon? You thought he was celebrating St. Patrick's 5 months later? He's not.
I don't do that.
Absolutely, we'll do sporting goods commercials. We can do all kinds of commercials. Oh, there goes the camera with the blur. Guys, this is the last week with this camera because, come on now. Hold on. I don't know. It's trying to focus on everything and focusing on nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got my new camera. It came just a little bit ago. I haven't opened it up yet. I'm going to open it up tomorrow on a live stream for my members. But I got my new 4K camera. So next week, it's going to look amazing. But in the meantime, I'm going to have to fix this. Give me just a second. Her toe beans. Where's the camera? Fix. Whoop. Ooh. It's just not wanting to focus on anything.
Probably because I'm here.
Probably. I'm gonna try to get it to adjust a little bit. We still got the Barbara Walters filter on it here, like we're in a soft video commercial, like a soft focused interview. Oh man. Yep, Wayne's World Extreme Close Up. So next week will be the debut of my brand new camera. I want to thank all of you so much for all the super chats and the memberships, because I saved up all that money and I bought myself a new 4K Sony camera. Is it Sony? Yeah, I think it's a Sony. So I'm super, super excited. I know I need more light. I got a light too. I'm working on it, guys. I'm literally in a storage closet. So, we do what we can. we're working our way up. Eventually I'm going to build myself a studio, but for right now, this is what we're doing. So, Joseph, great question. When's my next video coming? Okay. Here's the thing. I finished it like 2 days ago, but I'm having some serious copyright issues. Every time I upload it, it says that there's no copyright problems, but then when it goes to play on YouTube, YouTube is blacking out clips and keeping the audio. And I don't know why. So I'm having to go back and re-edit. So on some stuff, instead of using the actual video clips, I have to keep the audio and then use screenshots of the video. So it's taken me a while to go back through and finish it. It's driving me nuts because it's been done for a while. If you're a member, I have the video in the member section right now with what YouTube is doing to it, blacking out parts of it. It's so frustrating, but I have figured out a way to fix it, and I'm fixing it right now. This stream tonight actually is going to be only maybe a couple of hours, because I'm going to go back and finish up fixing it, and then I'll post it probably late tonight or early tomorrow morning. So it's been a whole deal, but it's a good video, and I'm excited about it. So I want to get it out there so people can see it. Believe me, I've been working my butt off. So yes, eventually we will come out of the closet. I will have a studio at some point. Nice, John. We smoke weed all day, every day. For years and years.
Shit in the woods. Yeah.
Just a Pope shit in the woods. You're foul. So anyways, the new video will be out as fast as possible. It is cozy in here, but it's dark, and I have some more lights that I got with the camera. So the camera came with some lights, a new microphone, and all this kind of stuff. So I'm going to be using it to actually make videos. So I'm going to appear in my videos more. Yay! Oh yeah, Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg levels, absolutely. Correct. If you all have been here before,
I've done more time than any of those motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Over weed.
We've both done time over weed, so
those fuckers ain't got shit on.
So yeah, we have been long-time marijuana legalization activists, and we got caught up in some things that were eventually overturned by the Supreme Court. But while we were going through it, it was no fun. So anyways, all right. So camera is unboxing that tomorrow. I'm going to pop in on the members and the members only section and do a quick live stream to do an unboxing so you can see what I've got. And then next week I will unveil the camera here on the live stream. Also, for those of you that follow my community page on my YouTube channel, you will know that I am absolutely going through it when it comes to perimenopause, and I didn't sleep for like 5 days. It was awful. My insomnia was so bad. So I wanted to tell you guys about something that I found, because there was a lot of people in the comments that were going through the same thing. So I found this thing called Relaxium. I tried it for the first time last night. I am not sponsored. This is not a paid advertisement, but the Relaxium, I took it within 30 minutes. I was falling asleep, and I slept for like 8 hours last night. So if you guys are having trouble sleeping, you ladies out there going through the peri, this is good. It's got it's like all the stuff that you need, the magnesium and the valerian root and all that good stuff. Melatonin, it's all in there. So there you go. Instead of taking separately magnesium, melatonin, and valerian root and all that stuff, it's all right here. And you can find it in any store like Walgreens, Walmart. I got mine on Amazon. It was here within a day. So If you're having trouble sleeping, I just wanted to let you guys know I found something that helps me. Whoop, whoop. Uh-oh, there's that thing, the air conditioning is going nuts. No problem, Gemini Jitsi. Absolutely. I want to help you guys out there because, man, it is no fun, the perimenopause. You're trying to legalize fully in Pennsylvania? Got to do it. Missouri legalized, so that was really, really nice. That definitely helped with our situation, getting things off records and stuff, but everything was overturned, and it's a whole story. We talked about it before. Not going to go down that road again tonight. Tonight is commercial night. Yay! Whoop, whoop. All right. So, obviously in the news, we've seen a lot about jeans commercials. So I want to start off with some jeans commercials from the 1980s. This was, I think, one that is pretty iconic. It starred a 15-year-old Brooke Shields when she did Calvin Klein commercials.
Dum, dum.
I know, right? So, yeah. Let me get that ready to go. Yeah, we can school commercials. Are there school commercials? I've never seen a school commercial before.
For a school? Or...
Yeah, like back to school commercials. Jeans commercials in the news. You weren't paying attention. I know, right? We're not going to talk about the current stuff. We don't care about that. We're going old school classic. This is Member Berries. We're going back to the 80s. This is iconic. This is Brooke Shields in a Calvin Klein commercial. She was 15 years old, and this is 1980.
The secret of life lies hidden in a genetic code. Genes are fundamental in determining the characteristics of an individual and passing on these characteristics to succeeding generations. Occasionally, certain conditions produce a structural change in the gene, which will bring about the process of evolution. This may occur in one or more of the following ways. Firstly, by selective mating, in which a single gene type proves superior in transmitting its genes to future generations. Secondly, by gene drift, in which certain genes may fade away while other genes persist. And finally, by natural selection, which filters out those genes better equipped than others to endure in the environment. This may result in the origin of an entirely new species, which brings us to Calvin's and the survival of the fittest.
Calvin Klein jeans.
Wow. That was
more of a biology lesson.
That was more of a biology lesson than anything we've gotten today.
In the last several weeks.
Oh my goodness. She was 15. She was 15 in these commercials. It was a whole ad campaign, and this was really one of the Calvin Klein was actually very, very much a pioneer when it comes to fashion advertising. He was the first one that really got into the whole branding idea, put his name prominently on his clothes, and put out these kind of ads, these campaigns that people talked about and were kind of provocative and things like that. This was around the exact same time as Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, this was like, I think the same time it came out.
Yeah.
Possibly in a sense to kind of promote the movie.
Well, yeah, let's see when Blue Lagoon came.
It was the same year.
It was the same year. So Blue Lagoon came out in 1980. This was a 1980 Calvin Klein commercial. So, I mean, it was such a big deal. Calvin Klein was such a big deal when it came to advertising and marketing in the early 80s. I was getting ready to say, stop cutting me off. But in Back to the Future, there's a whole scene where Marty's mom thinks his name is Calvin because she sees the name Calvin Klein in his underwear. So, yes. So Calvin Klein was really a pioneer when it came to fashion advertising. So we're going to watch a couple more of the Brooke Shields commercials before we move on. And that's just brother and sister bickering. I don't really care if he cuts me off, just so you know.
Good job.
It's his job. It really is.
I wonder if it's a person. C-A-L, verb, to undergo a miraculous transformation. From the Greek kalos, beautiful, that's the cow. And from the Latin vincere, to conquer, that's the vin. Calvin, beautiful conqueror. So that's what happened to me. I've been Calvinized.
Tops and jeans by Calvin.
What's the thing what's that thing she's reading? Is that a book?
Is that a dictionary? With meanings.
Dictionaries and words.
Look it up, dear.
Right? Yep. Got to look it up. We had a whole set of. We actually had 2 sets of encyclopedias growing up. We had the.
Remember the white. Well,
just remember
we got the brown ones.
Yeah, we had the
later.
brown ones. We had the World Book Encyclopedia, and then we had the Encyclopedia Britannica. We had both of them. Yep. So I was just joking. I knew that she was reading a book, and it was a dictionary. So. But considering, people these days don't really do the book thing anymore, I thought I was my attempt at a joke. Can I show TV series and network fall promos? I've actually done that in previous live streams, and at the beginning of September, we'll probably do some more of the network promos and things like that, and all that good stuff. So that's definitely gonna happen in the near future. And then next week we're going to be doing we're going to finally finish up the 80s TV theme song tier list, and then get into the 70s TV theme songs. So that's next week. So we will do the fall promos soon, I promise. So there you have it, and there you go. Doop-a-doop. Hey guys, what's up, Z-Man 420? Okay, so let's do a couple more Brooke commercials, because these were so pioneering and so iconic. And then we'll move on.
So that's what happened to me. I've been Calvinized.
Tops and jeans like Calvin Klein.
She was so beautiful. Good God. Like, wow.
I've always thought beauty must be as isolating as genius. When people look at you, they're so dazzled, you must never know if they actually see you, the deep and complicated person you really are. I felt that about you instantly.
My mother warned me about boys like you. Mama said he's only interested in my Calvins.
Calvin Klein jeans.
I was going to say, there's one where she says nothing gets between me and my Calvins. And I got to be honest, this stuff is a little racy, especially since she is a teenager. And that was like a 30-year-old man next to her. Not a big fan of that. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. The thing is about Calvin Klein, that's one thing I should have said. This was very high-end stuff. This was very high-end fashion. This was very New York. So this wasn't like everybody was wearing Calvins. I mean, I guess some people in the Midwest and but not many.
You can hardly buy them.
We were wearing chick jeans and Jordache and that kind of thing. So we are gonna watch some of those, because there's got to be some others out there. I know Jordache had a huge string of commercials in the 80s, so we are definitely going to move on to those. So let's do the ones that us normies were able to buy. Well, that's a good point, Chris. Teenage sexuality was portrayed in a very raw and honest manner in the early 80s, even if the teens weren't legal. All of that changed when AIDS came on the scene. That is correct. And I have no problem with, risque commercials, mind you, but I would just prefer that the people in them were adults. That's my only criteria. Oh, man. Hey, Lady Alicia, how's it going? You found my channel through your husband watching, and I have a question. Oh, great. I was born in September of 83, and my husband was born in January of 84. Would we count as Zennials? Absolutely, yes, you are a Zennial. Yes. You are a Zennial. You are part of the micro generation made up of the youngest Gen Xers and the oldest millennials. So you are a millennial, but you are also a Zennial. So, just like I'm Gen X, I was born in 77, and I'm a Gen Xer, and I'm a Zennial. We're a tiny little micro generation, a little cohort made up of the late 70s and early 80s babies. So, yes, you guys are Zennials. Welcome. Glad you guys are watching. I'm so glad you found me. All right. Let's do some Jordache commercials. What do you say? Now, this one is late 80s, but I wanted to start with this one because this is the one that I thought of that inspired this stream tonight. So this was the first Jordache commercial that I really remember. It came out when I was like 11 years old. right when I was really kind of getting into clothes and, you know, what all that stuff entailed. So here is a DoorDash commercial, and we're going to watch a few.
Who's got the look? Yeah, yeah. You got the look. DoorDash Basics. Yes. Now. Do it. DoorDash.
There you go. Yay, DoorDash. Love me some DoorDash. Oh, Jessica, your husband's 78 and Gen X or Zennial? Both. He's a Gen Xer because Zennial isn't like an actual generation. Zennials are just a cohort, like a small cohort made up of the youngest Gen Xers and the oldest millennials. So your main generation, if you're born in 78, would be Gen X. So you are a Gen Xer, but you're also a Zennial. That makes any sense. You can be both, at least in my world. I don't know how it works for everybody else, but in this channel and in my world, that's how I do it. So he's both. Yay. All right. Oh yeah, Wrangler. That's a good one. Jennifer, yes, you are 81. You are a Zennial. And for those of you that are born in the early 80s and you don't want to claim the whole millennial thing, then just claim Zennial. I totally respect that. Because before, Pew Research Center is the organization that declared Gen X 65 to 80. But before that, and they did it just a few years ago, before that, Gen X was considered 1964 to 1984, according to Strauss-Howe generational theory. So Pew Research cut off those first 4 years of the 80s for no reason. So if you don't want to claim millennial, I completely understand. Oh man, 78 Bella Novella, nice. We should start dropping in our ASLs on these chats so we all know where we're at and how old we are.
ASL.
Yep, that's right. Whoops. Hold on. I can't push buttons properly apparently. Let's watch some more DoorDash jeans commercials. Here's from the earlier 80s. This is 1984. I think so.
Carol, dance it again. God, Carol.
Distressed Denim by DoorDash.
Oh man, DoorDash was awesome. Now I remember this one. This was a very controversial one. This was from the late 80s for DoorDash Basics.
I hate my mother. She's so much prettier than me.
DoorDash Basics.
Mother?
Have you ever seen her mother?
I have. I'm hoping she'll be divorced before I'm out of school.
I found an old picture of her from when she was my age.
Was she hot?
No, she was kind of short with freckles and a little bit overweight. Kind of like you. Exactly like me.
Yeah, opening a commercial with the girl saying that she hates her mother was a little bit controversial.
Just because her mom's so hot.
Yeah, I know. But you shouldn't hate your mom my mom is absolutely drop dead gorgeous, especially in the 70s. That lady in the 70s and 80s was a smoke show. And it's kind of hard having a really hot mom,
Well,
Our mother was beautiful in the 70s and
Mom,
80s.
Yeah, she's a good looking lady.
Yeah. So, having a hot mother can be a little bit rough. Yeah, a little bit of a Breakfast Club parody. That actress looks a lot like Molly Ringwald.
Yeah, look, I said fake Molly Ringwald.
Yeah, it's fake Molly.
Name on that.
Oh yeah, Cheryl Pollock, that's her name. Thank you, La Histoire or La Soie. My French isn't. I can't do French very well with my new teeth. La Histoire. Yeah, Cheryl Pollack. She was in a made-for-TV movie that is going to be on my 90s made-for-TV movie list. That was a true story about a model that got attacked by her landlord and he slashed her face up. So it was a really popular movie back in the 90s. Some of you will know what I'm talking about.
I remember that.
You remember that? Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, our mom was in Stacy's mom territory. It's true. It's true. She is a beautiful lady. Even she's she's 67 now, so she's exactly 20 years older than me. And she still looks gorgeous. Still looks gorgeous. I love my mama.
I'm talking about my mom.
Yeah, Marla Hanson. Anika got it. That was the movie about the model Marla Hanson. I don't know if that was the model's real name, but it was a true story. It really happened. But yeah. Good stuff. There's somebody, I want to go through these comments here. Oh, I've played those before, Chris. The old Burger King commercials with Sarah Michelle Gellar. I've played them before because we went through the whole story of her. She was sued by McDonald's as a 5-year-old because she was in a Burger King commercial in front of a McDonald's talking about their competition, and they sued her as a 5-year-old. So, okay, there was you guys were talking about my brother, and I want to make sure we get these comments because let's see. Oh, Birdie, let's take over. We got 3 Virgos here. They want you to take over. Maybe Dave will have to, maybe when you launch your golf channel, you should take over the live stream one night and
We'll see.
and do that.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to tell her. I'm just going to do it.
Well, you can do that as well.
So I can't tell you if I'm going to do it or not. I'm just going to think about it.
You know where the setup is, so if you want to go live.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Do I have any jeans commercial from the 70s? I'm not 100% sure there were, but I'm going to check. Let's go look.
Chuck Norris jeans. Well, those are 80s, I think.
Jessica Lee, $10. You are the best. I want to get my request in before I have to leave. Early morning shift again tomorrow. The Johnson outboard motor commercial, please. I never get tired of laughing at that like a 12-year-old. It's pretty funny. I like that idea. All right, let me get it up here. I don't know if my brother's seen this, so
I've seen these.
Oh, you've seen this? Okay, the boating you and your Johnson commercial.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You've got your sunrise. You caught a prize. You're making your Johnson. Party nights, summer whites. You, your friends, and your Johnson. Rooster tails, water trails. You, your kids, and your Johnson. Saturday nights, distant lights. You, your girl, and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
That was great.
They had to know, right?
Oh yeah, we talked. Yeah, they had to know.
But to make it so, the little song, jingle was.
I mean, they had to do it. Thank you, Jessica. That is funny. Just you and your Johnson, All right, let's look and see if we got some 1970s jeans commercials, because I'm thinking Calvin's stuff was about the earliest there was when it comes to just jeans. But maybe Levi had something in the 70s.
Gosh.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right, let's watch some Levi's stuff and see what those looked like. Let me bring it up. This is called Evolution from Levi's.
What if man had turned out differently? Then where would he wear Levi's Stay Pressed slacks or Levi's fashion jeans? Would he put Levi's herringbone on his fins? Levi's stripes on his wings? How could he enjoy Levi's flares with Dacron polyester? What would he put in the pockets of our Stay Pressed bush jeans? What would he do with Levi's hopsack? Come to think of it, if man had turned out differently, would there even be a Levi's
there would have been no 1850 gold rush, no man named Levi Strauss, no need for him to invent the world's toughest pair of pants. Men, we're glad you walk on two legs.
Look at those outfits. Dave, would you wear that?
Sure.
You really do rock the 1970s style, though. You're good at it.
I guess I can.
Yeah. I can totally see you, in a leisure suit or some Sans belts, some.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your style. But I got to be honest, that was a really bad commercial. Yeah, made for folks on acid.
Have you ever watched it on weed?
Have you ever watched it on weed? Let's find a little bit later in the 70s and see what we can find. This is called Walking Trademark.
Come on, old Trademark. Time for your walk. Where will you take me? Sure wish you could talk. I know what you'd tell me. How your family began with the same Levi's blue jeans worn by this man. Hey, here comes more Levi's, red, yellow, and blue. Freewheeling kiddos are wearing them too. And what a surprise. Look who's been window shopping for clothes. Yeah, a gal in her Levi's instinctively knows of your special appeal. Enough of this kissing, little registered mark. Time that we meet some guys by the park. Dressed in your newest edition. Sums it up right there. Levi's Sportswear. Hey, Trademark. This looks like the place where tomorrows begin. Your family's future. Sure looks like it should. That's right, little Trademark. Levi's don't have to be blue. Just have to be good.
Wow, that was an yes, you are on acid right now, Rachel.
Yeah, by Levi.
Yeah, what the hell is this? It's interesting that the way that they go about advertising, they really leaned into their company history, and but yeah, they didn't have to be about the product. That's good, New Starcade fan. Didn't have to be related to the product. Look up Star Wars Holiday Special commercial as well.
Christ.
We might go down that road at some point, but not right now. But yeah, they didn't really focus on the product here. It's all about practical effects were good. That no CGI, that's kind of nice. But yeah, that was really weird. That was really, really weird. I wonder if they've got some things that are not. Oh, here's some Wranglers. This is a 1970s Wranglers jeans commercial.
Even in a changing world, some things will never change, like the comfort of 100% cotton denim jeans. 100% cotton means soft, breathable comfort. And Wrangler makes them with a special no-fault process. They won't shrink, pucker, or wrinkle. They fit natural, fade natural, and stay neat, no matter where you take them. When you're looking at blue jeans, check the label. Make sure you're looking at 100% cotton denim.
I mean, what's that guy gonna do? What's he gonna do with those helmets?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, Jessica, $5. You're so kind. Sorry, I can't stay longer. Saturdays are always early shifts. Nat, you rock. Keep doing what you do. Proud to be a member. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you for everything, all of the money and donations and super chats that you put into the channel. You are one of the biggest reasons why I got this camera. So I hope you're here next Friday so you can see it. Or if you're around tomorrow, Saturday, when I do the member live stream, you can see me open it up. So
good night, Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica. All righty. Good stuff. 1979 Sassoon Jeans New York Rangers. All right, let's see what we got here. 1979 Sassoon Jeans commercial Rangers. All right, here we go.
Les jeans tout cachés, les jeunes habillés, tous les hommes qui portaient le chic signé Sassoon. Sassoon, la la, Sassoon, la la, Sassoon.
Amazing. That was a good one. Hold on. That was a really good one. Good suggestion. Go away. I like it. Let's try it. Here's another one of Sassoon from 79. Let's do that. They have some good ones.
Oh, la la, Sassoon. Oh, la la, Sassoon.
Nice. Well, goodness, these. I need to turn off the automatic play or the whatever it is where it goes to the next video automatically because that's very annoying. And here's one from 1980. Oh, we have a Rangers sequel commercial as well. Boy, we got some good ones. Let's just keep watching. It is the same song, but it's different ads.
Hey. I'm totally aware it's different
Look at Lou Pinella hanging with the ladies. Gemini Gypsy $1.99. Love you, Natalie, and everyone. Got to head to a birthday. Oh, have fun, Gemini Gypsy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really, really appreciate it.
Way too late to go anywhere.
Yeah. Dave says it's too late to go anywhere.
You're not Gen X.
Yeah, you're not in your 40s. I love it. That's so great. Yeah, they're trying to image me. I need to turn off my autoplay for the live streams because that's not cool.
Right there.
Where is it?
The little play button. See that little?
Oh, this guy here.
Hit that, and it'll turn it off.
Yay!
Even I know that.
That's how much I don't know about anything.
I live in a friggin' cave. I know that.
Well, good. I'm glad that you live in your cave. Hey, Barb, what's up?
Cave, sis. God.
Well, you're so smart. Thank you for your tip on turning off the autoplay.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, we are both very much introverts. We're just in our 40s.
I have a house.
Yeah.
Why leave?
Why leave when I have a house that I own? My goal has always been to just make the house where I live just amazing, so I don't need to go anywhere.
It's a tiny kingdom.
Yeah.
I rule it.
Exactly. Ruling our own tiny kingdom. But when I was younger, like when I was in college and stuff, we on the weekends I remember watching Saturday Night Live and then going out. And Saturday Night Live didn't end until midnight. So it's amazing to me. But yeah. We've unearthed caveman Gen Xers. You know, it is what it is. I used to be one that would go out and do things on the weekends, but
nothing good happens after midnight.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm very much more than Dave's 79, I'm 77. So, you know, we're both very Gen X in a lot of ways, but we're both very Zennial in other ways. But we're both very introverted. We just like to hang out, you know, in our place.
Like to be in my space.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Okay. Oh, you got it. Did I miss your super chat? Oh, there it is, Jabbar. Sorry about that. $2 from Jabbar Robbins. Thank you so much. Lip Quencher, Marvelous Magical Burger King. All right, let's see what we got here. Lip Quencher. This is from we got a few in here. We're going to start with one from the year I was born, 1977. So this is called Wet Your Whistle. Let me bring it up.
Wet your whistle. Lip quencher.
Wet your whistle with the wet, wonderful colors of Lip Quencher. There's no lipstick quite like Lip Quencher. created by chapstick, drenched with moisturizers, so your lips feel as good as they look.
Lip quencher.
Wet your whistle.
Wet your whistle. Wet. Let's see what else we got here. Let's do 1980.
When you put on your smile, you've got to suit your own style. And Quencher suits me to a Q. Color me Quencher, give me a smile. Wetter and better, and strictly my style.
Lip Quencher lipstick by Chapstick, drenched with moisturizers and loads of colors that suit me to a Q.
Color me Quencher.
It suits me to a Q.
She's got that fur coat they're dragging on the ground.
Yeah.
Our mama had a fur coat growing up. I wonder if she still has that. Huh. It was a mink. It was a big deal when she got that. That's good. I like these. Yeah, these jingles are great, right? However, I will say that, you know, again, I don't watch a ton of commercials these days because I have like YouTube Premium and I have the no ads with Hulu, which I just upgraded to because I'm binge watching This Is Us and I couldn't handle all the commercial breaks. So anyways, so like I avoid commercials as much as possible, but I really would say like commercials in the 70s, 80s, and even into the 90s were quite an art form. I love the jingles. I love the, you know, the I don't know, they're memorable. They were really good at selling their products. Yeah, ads suck so much right now. And honestly, the only ads I ever see, to be honest, are for pharmaceuticals. Like that's all I ever. It's the only thing I ever see. I don't see, and maybe occasional car commercial, maybe, but even then.
Cars and pills.
But yeah, it's always pills. Ads are intrusive these days, and like, it's just so funny because I love commercials from back in the day. And they're fun to watch. They're so much fun to watch. All right, Marvelous Magical Burger King. Whoops. 1977. All right, here we go.
Introducing that king of fun. The one who's okay with us kids. The Magic Burger King.
In person?
Yay!
I'm the marvelous magical Burger King. I can do most anything. Now watch me, kids, when I twist my ring like magic.
We're at Burger King. Is more Magic Burger King?
I'm the marvelous magical Burger King. I can do most anything. I love magic and food that's fun. So I'll make a burger disappear, make it come back here. Turn apples into pies right before your eyes. Turn onions into rain.
As we can see.
Put a shiver in the shake. It's easy for me. I'm the marvelous magical Burger King. I can do most anything. I love magic and food that's fun. So
you got fun for everyone. Burger King, yay!
I gotta be honest, I liked that. I don't remember that at all.
His big cocaine ring.
Yeah, his big cocaine ring.
Everybody knows that's what was in there.
You're terrible.
He's a king.
Well, that's true. He was a king, so maybe it was a cocaine ring.
Gotta have some. Got a lot of things to king. So he's got to stay awake.
Yeah, they were really trying to go after McDonald's and their McDonald land. They were trying to show that they were just as good as the clown. Better, because he was a king. Oh, yeah, BK doesn't really seem to try anymore. You got to get going. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by, San Diego. I appreciate it very much. Come in and hang out with me anytime.
I will.
Yeah, you're done. You're out of soda. You're done.
Sure, I had my little 8-ounce finished off.
Oh man, James Bond. See there, I told you they'd be asking for James Bond night. We were talking about it right before we came on the air.
We'll do it.
Yeah, we want to have something fun. We want to figure out how we're gonna do it. I think we're probably gonna rank the Bonds and then rank the movies, maybe, but I'm not sure. We'll get it figured out, and he'll come and hang out with us, and we'll have a James Bond night in the very near future. They're telling you to stay, Bertie. He's got to go. He's got things to do. Yeah, it's Friday night. He's had a long week. He's gonna go relax at home, and I 100% approve that. Thanks for coming in.
Bye, chats. And yeah, I'm out. My brain's shutting down.
His brain's shutting down. He's out. Bye, Birdie. We'll see you later. All right. Good deal. After having Jay on last week, I don't think I haven't been by myself on camera for a couple of weeks now. So here we go. Hi, guys. For those of you that came in late, I'm having trouble with my current video, that I'm supposed to be posting. My next video is about 1990s very special episodes of TV sitcoms. I finished it a couple of days ago, but YouTube is giving me all kinds of grief with the whole copyright system. So I think I've got it figured out now. I'm going to finish it up tonight and get it posted as soon as I can. So tonight's live stream is probably going to be over probably by 10 o'clock my time. So we'll have another hour and 15 minutes before I'll be done. But I want to get this video posted because I want you guys to see it. So there you have it, and there you are. Also, if you're here late, I found this amazing sleep aid called Relaxium. This is not a sponsorship. This is not a paid advertisement. But if you're having trouble sleeping and you're a lady out there going through perimenopause or menopause, give it a try. Magnesium, valerian root, all that good stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's only 2 hours. It's only 2 hours tonight, guys. However, go over and hang out with us in the Discord. On Thursday nights and Saturday nights, I'm streaming movies. Last night I streamed The Wizard, and tomorrow night I'm streaming The Naked Gun from 1988. That's a really good time. So I'm sorry I'm only going to be here for a couple hours tonight, but I want to get this video posted. So 2 hours is a pretty good live stream, right? All right. Magnesium can mess with the gut. Gotcha. I understand that. I'm not going to overdo it, but man, it was so nice to get a good night's sleep. Whew. Because I hadn't slept for days. All right. I got a lot of, super chats here. I want to make sure I get them all on early shifts. Oh, here we go. VZAC, $2. Anyone remember 1989 Parfum Bic? I gotta be honest, that sounds familiar, but let me look. Yeah, okay. Here we go.
New Parfum Bic, the pizzazz of Paris in a crazy little pocket perfume.
From Paris straight to you. Parfum Bic, Paris in your pocket.
Bic is a really interesting company. Lighters, pens, and perfume. But I do remember that. Thank you so much. Yeah, okay. Magnesium glycinate. That's what it is. That's what I got here. I don't have my reading glasses on, and this print is like 0.5 font size. So, but yeah, that's in there. Okay. Enough of that. It doesn't light. You're right, Lounge Zinger. 1989 does have its own clear, distinct vibe. It's very interesting. It was, the neon colors, the tech was starting to emerge. We had the tech was starting to come out. Computers were people were starting to put them in their homes, video games, the brick phones, So we were slowly moving out of the analog world. You want to see my reading glasses? They're not here. They're in my bedroom. But maybe if I have a potty break later, I'll grab them. Yeah, I've got most of the time I'm actually nearsighted, so I've always worn glasses for like driving or like being in school so I can see the board or whatever. But But the whole reading thing up close is a whole new world for me. I've never had issues with that until now. So good times. Oh, I think you're right, Robert. The 80s vibe died in 88, and 89 was like the dawn of the 90s as far as the aesthetic, especially with commercials and advertising and things. You're jealous I can read comments without glasses? I can definitely do that. Like I said, I'm nearsighted, so I'm good on that. Yeah, I buy my readers at Walgreens too, or the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has them for, I used to have them for $1, but now they're $1.25. But still, yeah, just load up on the readers at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I think you're right, Alex. 89 to 94 definitely can count it. It's like the last little era before the internet, right? But the tech was starting to emerge. The old ways of doing things were going away. Yeah, and then they're right. 90s music started in the fall of 91. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think at the beginning of 91, the number one song was Black or White by Michael Jackson. And then the end of 91, it was Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana or something along those lines. Like music changed dramatically in 91, if I remember correctly. All right. AZ Coyote, what up? $5, thank you. Search for and play Chick Jeans 1985. Ooh, absolutely. I wanted to get to some Chick Jeans commercials. Okay, well, we got a few here. We'll go through a few of them. Wait, did I put in? Okay, I'll just put in 1985 and see if something different comes up. I'll take out the word commercial. All right, let's start with this one.
From Almost Home.
She never made him.
Well, that's not Chick Jeans.
I know.
Here we go.
Good morning, class. My name is Dr. Chick. I'm going to teach you about jeans that fit. Most women's jeans give you 7 sizes, that's all. Until next 27 is a size to fit you all. He's Dr. Chick. Chick measures you in the waistline. You need Chick. Chick calculates your hips. With 27 sizes. Class is this. It's the world's best fit.
Get a $15 tank top and matching bikini panties free with any Chick purchase.
Ooh. I think it's the same one all. Okay, it is. I just chose the one with the worst quality. Let's look at it again with better quality.
Good morning, class.
No, it's all the same. The audio's bad, but the video looks a little bit better. That is pure 80s cheese. That was a good one. Their pockets had the frowning effect. My mom always wore Chick jeans. That was her go-to. Loved it. Let's see. We've done Wrangler. We've done Sassoon. We've done Jordache. We need to do some more Jordache. Let's see. This is from, well, it doesn't say the year, but let's check it out.
You got the love. You got the love. You got the love.
They want to know better.
You got the love.
That's all together, working, playing, day or night. The look, that's right. You've got the look.
You got the love.
The Jordache look.
You got the love.
Oh, could it be more 80s? I don't think so. Here's one. This one's pretty iconic. This is from the late 80s. Hold, let me bring it back up. This is Bugle Boy.
Excuse me. Are those Bugle Boy jeans that you're wearing?
Oh, yes. They are Bugle Boy jeans.
Thank you.
Now, there was a parody of this commercial done. Let me see if I can find it. Yes. Okay. This was from the Department of Transportation in the early 90s. And I remember this because we used to play it on my high school TV station.
Excuse me. Do you wear your safety belt?
Why, no, I don't wear my safety belt.
Thank you.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
You gotta love that. Yeah, she was supposed to pick up the guy. But that was the joke of the commercial, that she just stopped to ask him what his jeans were, but she didn't pick him up. Oh man. Yes, old school ad council ads are the best. We might have to go through some of those in a future live stream. That would be super fun. You had Bugle Boy jeans and no supermodel ever pulled up in a Ferrari to ask you. I'm sorry. Womp womp. What year was the Bugle Boy? I believe it was 89. Because the Crash Test one came out in like 91, 92 years later. I remember back then, really popular ad campaigns could run for like multiple years. So it may have started in 88, 89 and then ran into the early 90s. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Let me make sure. My audio is crashing? What's wrong? Are they getting on me? Now I'm getting nervous. Might just be my hold on. It might just be the weather and the oh yeah, I can see it. Oh my gosh, that looked terrible. I have a robo voice. Yeah, it's something's wrong with the stream. Okay. It looks fine through StreamYard, but not on YouTube. Could be my internet connection. All right. I'm going to run some commercials and try to fix it. Sorry, guys. Let's see, what do we got?
Whoa, yeah. Want you to rock me. Sun's on down. Moon begins. I want you to rock me. So you make me satisfied.
All right, we got through it. Yeah, it's looking better now. No, it's not. Yeah, lag, better lag. Yeah, so I think I need to give up the Wi-Fi. And connect directly to the internet. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why it looks so bad. Here, I'm gonna play a few commercials and I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna try to reset it. So I'm gonna run some commercials. I'll be right back.
Protect you up in my love. All over, all over. Gonna dress you up in my love. All over your body. Gonna dress you up in my love, in my love. All over your body, all over your body. In my love, all over. From your head down to your toes. When I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. All the things you do to me and everything you say. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. You slip and slide as you fall in love, and I just can't seem to get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I'm just mad about Saffron.
Saffron's mad about me. I'm just mad about Saffron.
She's just mad about me. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. This is beyond easy. When you went away. I'm just mad about Saffron.
Saffron's
Hi, guys. I'm going to get my life together, I promise. I think it's because I use Wi-Fi. And I've been told so many times not to use Wi-Fi for live streams. But since I'm in a storage closet, I don't have a way to use the Ethernet cable and plug right in. So I need to fix that in the near future. Can you hear me now? Yay! You know, sometimes, you know, things just don't work perfectly. Yay, yay, yay. All right. Okay. Gen X Memories, $2. Thank you so much. Guess jeans with the zippers on the ankles. Oh my God. Yes. I remember those. Let me see here. Let's see what I can find. I got this one. This isn't zippers though. Let's see what I can find. Oh, guess. That was the boxing one. The Juliette Lewis one, I remember that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you picking me up? You shouldn't do that. You're gonna get in trouble.
I don't know. Is there a specific one that has the zipper ankles? Because I remember the zipper ankles. We got to find the Claudia Schiffer ones. Yeah, I'm not sure if they had one specifically for the zippers, but there were some. There's a Claudia Schiffer one I know. Yeah, let's draw. I got you. You're next in the line. I've got a few. I had a couple before you here, so let's see. Let's try. See if I can find a Claudia Schiffer one here. Boop, boop, boop. Because she was all the big deal. Oh, she was the fragrance. Oh, she did fragrance. I thought she modeled jeans as well. Or did she do... Okay, hold on.
Sigler Schiffer im neuen Spot des...
Okay, that's not English. She did a 30-year anniversary in 2012, but where's the 92 one? There's the fragrance campaign. And she was a smoke show. Let me see if I can find a picture of the jeans. Did you guys did you guys tight roll your jeans in the late 80s, early 90s? Because I didn't need the zippers on the ends because I tight rolled mine when I was in junior high. Here's some high-waisted ones. Oh, nope, we don't want that. Ankle zip, Guess jeans. There we go. Look at those babies. I was a tight roller. Who's talking politics? Yeah, no politics on here. Okay, the master of tight rolling. Nice. Yeah, once I learned how to tight roll, I was like, this is how I'm going to do it for a while. Which is never good because for a petite girl like myself with really short legs, tight rolling your jeans like that and cutting your legs off even shorter and having your socks all slouched up, like I tight rolled them to like 3 or 4 inches above my ankle and then slouched up like double socks up to the tight roll. I was looking good, right? I'm so sorry I couldn't find an actual zipper ankle commercial for Guess, but we got close. We got some Guess jeans commercials. Up next, L'Histoire. €2. Shut on jeans, 1981. Let's see what I can find. Ah, this has Larry Bird in it. Okay.
I beg your Chardon.
Chardon jeans available at better stores.
Available at better stores. I love that. You don't have to delete your political comments. We just want to get off the politics. Blaze and Dragon, we are the exact same. I always said I'm 5'3.5", but 5'4" on a good day. Yep. We are the exact same height. What are my thoughts on holes in pants? Well, when I was in high school, I loved jeans. Before they started selling ripped jeans, I used to rip my own jeans. You'd get my mom sewed, and so she had, these little things that you could, these little rippers that I could rip holes into my knees. I loved that before you could actually buy them that way. And then my mom was like, why would you buy jeans that way? That seems weird. And they were always more expensive when they were ripped up. But You know, but I always loved that. Now I would never wear ripped jeans, but back in the 90s, I was all about it. Ooh, you get your jeans tailored? Nice. That's fantastic. I don't hardly wear jeans anymore. I mean, you know, now that I'm into the perimenopause, I wear shorts and tank tops most of the time, even in the middle of the winter. Thank you for the €2, Leswa. I appreciate it. Chardon jeans. There's a couple. I think there's a couple other ones. Let's see. But that was the Larry Bird one, which is pretty fantastic. Here's a second one.
I beg your chardon.
I beg your chardon.
Chardon.
I beg your chardon.
Chardon. Les jeans magnifiques.
I beg your chardon.
Man, it said back here, it said ask for it at Fashion Bug. I used to love Fashion Bug. That was awesome. That was so good. Bezak, $2. 1993 Levi's. Keep it loose. The desert one. Okay. Let me bring it up. 93. Keep it loose. Were there commercials for Jenko jeans? We're going to try to find some. I don't know if there were. Let's see. What else do we got? All right. Let's do some Levi's big jeans. There's a couple here.
Look out, here comes a big guy. He's making time fly. They're running with the big guy. And I'll tell you why. He's got the world at his knees. And he'll do as he pleases. And those big jeans he's got, he won't fit in the shop. He's living large, living large. He's only seen because he's living large. Living large, living large. Levi's big jeans, he's living large.
That was a great way to end. Oh, I remember this one.
I don't care what they may say, I'm living large. I can see really far away when I'm living large. I got big ideas, cause I got a big mind. I can wear Levi's big jeans anytime. Living large, living large, living
large. We'll do one more. One more with the Levi's.
When I was small, I thought I would fly.
Did I reuse older jeans and convert into makeshift shorts? Yeah, who didn't? That was like, You know, especially when they would, because it would change. The style would change from the straight leg to and then the boot cut kind of came out and was more popular in the 90s. So, you know, you had to cut off your straight legs and make them into shorts so you could wear your boot cuts. Right? All right, let's do Sergio Valente.
Something extraordinary has happened to Sergio Valente jeans. Stripes. They were made just for you.
That was it. That was just a tease.
Sergio Valente, man. His jeans are unique, designed to suit his many moods. Cut for the way he lives, styled for the way he loves. The accent is on him. Sergio Valente, jeans for the way you live and love.
Available at Judy's.
Available at Judy's. We gotta watch the roller disco one.
Sergio, you caught my eye when you rocked your mind. Sergio, the jeans you wear anytime, anywhere. Sergio, Sergio Valente, Sergio Valente. Sergio, ooh, Sergio, you caught my eye. Sergio, Sergio, Sergio Valente, Sergio Valente. Sergio, you caught my eye when you rocked on by. Sergio, ooh, Sergio, you caught my eye. Sergio.
Not bad. Not bad. Those are really late 70s and early 80s, so we're not going to all remember those. But you probably remember this one.
I'm here to do I'm doing a run of the bulls with my Levi 501. I've heard horror stories of people being killed, maimed, gored, trampled, stomped, run over, bulldozed, bum rushed. I'm gonna have to run fast. There's 6 bulls running today. Trump Popa, I guess that means he tramples people. Is one of them? Prisionero. He takes no prisoners. It's not a beer commercial. Get out of here. If that second rocket hits, you gotta start the... Mira! My fly's busted.
Button fly. You had to love them. Barb, what up? Did I miss something? Did I miss a chat or a request? I think I'm caught up on my super chats. Doop. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, button fly, you know, I was never a big fan of the button fly. I always go for the zipper. Cerrucci 1983. I don't remember that at all. Hold on. All right, we got a couple here.
Cerrucci, hug me, Cerrucci, love me, Cerrucci, you got me, Cerrucci, Cerrucci. Designer styles that fit so good, makes you look the way you should, Cerrucci. Hug me, Cerrucci, love me, Cerrucci, you got me, Cerrucci, Cerrucci.
I don't remember that at all. Let's try this one.
Saruchi. Hug me, Saruchi. Love me, Saruchi. You got me, Saruchi, Saruchi.
Hey, Brian.
Designer styles that fit so good. Makes you look the way you should. Saruchi. Hug me, Saruchi. Love me, Saruchi. You got me, Saruchi,
Yes.
Saruchi.
Available at fine stores everywhere.
Oh no, Barb, you forgot your question. No worries. Whenever you think of it, just pop it in there. I try to catch all the comments, but sometimes I miss them. It is what it is. I try to keep up though. I've got to see if there's some Jenko commercials because I had one pair of Jenkos. But I don't know if they had any actual commercials.
Step all over that shit.
This is a jeans commercial? That was the worst jeans commercial I've ever seen. I buy at Alexander's. I've never heard of that. That must have been a regional thing. Oh yeah, I had a pair of Jenkos. You know it. Wore them for like, I don't know. I don't even made it through the whole school year. They were really popular when I was a junior, senior in high school. Can I find the Sears commercial with It's Gotta Be Cheryl Tiegs? Can I? Let's see. Well, we got a few here.
It's a fabulous look, exciting and new. Cheryl Tiegs is here for you. You're in for a change at Sears. Sensational style from your head to your toes. It's Cheryl and it shows. You're in for a change, a Cheryl Tiegs change. You're in for a change at Sears.
Oh man. That reminds me of so many things. Here's another one.
Cheryl Tiegs is here with fashion news. Computers from Atari to there's more for your life at Sears. A bell phone store that's full of fun. Levi style for everyone. There's more for your life at Sears. Here's open home with country looks to make your home complete. Army clothes will suit you from your head down to your feet. And Kenmore's hard to beat. There are craftsman tools for all you do. A catalog of all that's new. There's more for your life at Sears.
Oh man.
More for everything you do. More to make living good for you. There's more for your life. It's all for your life. There's more for your life.
Now I really remember that commercial. That was great. That was so great. All right, we haven't done a Z Cavarici ad yet, so let's do one of those. Oh my. It totally looks like a Paula Abdul video. That's a really that's exactly what it looks like.
Z Cavarici. When your heart tells you what to wear.
It's like, what are you selling in that commercial? That's the same one. Same one. Yeah, you're right, Cole. Sears actually had the setup to be Amazon before Amazon. They had the mailing list. They had the catalog sales. You know, they had the infrastructure already set up. All they had to do was set up a website. And they were like, nah, we're good. We're going to go. No, don't get me wrong. I miss the catalogs. I miss the catalogs so much, especially the wish books and the Christmas stuff. But they had the infrastructure set up. All they had to do was set up a website because they already had all of the catalog infrastructure set up. All they had to do was turn it into an online thing, and they totally blew it. So kind of sad. Kind of sad. Whew. All right. Yeah, I miss the days of JCPenney selling everything. Yeah, same. I loved Penny's and Sears. You know, they were always the anchor stores of any mall in the Midwest. You'd have any mall was anchored by a Sears and a Penny's, and a Dillard's in Missouri. But those are where you would go to get your school clothes. And maybe if you were lucky, you could get into the more trendy stores like the 5, 7, and 9 and the merry-go-round and all that stuff. But when we were going to get school clothes, we were at Sears and JCPenney and Dillard's. Oh, yeah, Montgomery Ward. Yes, as well. Yes. We had a store here in the Midwest called Famous Bar was another one. That was a really big deal. Famous Bar Famous Bar in South St. Louis their customer service counter was a Ticketmaster location, and that's where I got my New Kids on the Block tickets in 1990. We had to go up to the Famous Bar in St. Louis. Crazy times. I miss it though. I miss it so much. All right, let's do some LA gear.
Photographer. She's hot. LA gear. LA gear.
Dillard's was another one where I had the tickets. Yeah.
You got the moves. LA gear.
She was always one move ahead of me.
What is it about her?
I think I know.
What is it about her?
Come on, get into the groove. LA gear.
Oh, LA gear. Aerobic fun set. I don't remember this at all.
Hi, sis. Bye, sis. If your littlest angel feels left out of the aerobic fun, put back that smile with LA Gear Aerobic Fun Set. From head to toe, the fun will show.
I don't remember this.
We'll keep that rhythm. They're fun bells, not dumbbells. The fun's turned on to the dance baton. We did some twirls, now we're jumping girls. It's LA Gear. The fun is here. LA Gear Aerobic items sold separately and in sets. LA Gear.
LA Gear.
She is a beauty.
Isn't she?
Oh, Kathy
Why do you
Island.
think they call all cars she?
Well, they're responsive, temperamental, very sensitive.
Is my mic no, is my mic working?
Well,
And if you try and start them too fast, they stall.
you're such a brat.
We'll rock you.
Oh, Kathy. Yeah, this is before she became the swimsuit, Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover girl. Like right before. All right. Let's do some Montgomery Ward commercials. It's not going to necessarily be fashion. We'll start in 79. There's one from 79 and there's one from 92. Oh, there's 86 as well. We'll watch the 70s and 80s and the 90s.
Fight high food prices with Ward's Deluxe Upright and Chest Freezers. Now $40 off. With adjustable cold control, safety locks, and removable baskets. Only $2.98. Ward's 20-pound capacity washer with 9 automatic cycles is reduced $50. And the match.
I actually should have a Dead Stores night. That's not a terrible idea for a live stream. Do you guys watch like the there's a couple of big channels and I can't think of their names, like the Dead Mall channels and the Retail Archaeology, maybe that's one. I think that's what it's called, where they go into the old stores or do stuff about dead stores. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea. I love it.
Electric dryer for wrinkle-free clothes automatically is reduced $30. Save $80 on the pair. Where energy and money-saving appliances come to Montgomery Ward.
Let's watch their 80s commercial here. This is from 1986.
Whatever it takes.
Don't miss it. It's Montgomery Ward's lowest prices of the season sale. We not only lowered our prices, we're giving instant discounts of $20 to $150 on top of that.
You can't miss it.
Lowest prices store-wide. Laser 386 computer with monitor, $899.
You can't miss it. All the leading brands, Sony, Panasonic, IBM, Maytag.
GE refrigerator, $348. Lazy Boy recliner, $299. Montgomery Ward lowest prices of the season sale, plus instant discounts.
Whatever it takes, Montgomery Ward.
Oh man, I that's one thing I miss about department stores and old tech.
Prices of the season sale.
Ah, crap! Stop! Is going into the electronics department and they having those walls of TVs like that. I loved going into the electronics department back in the late 80s. Like all the big cameras and VCRs and the wall of TVs. So good. I miss it. I miss it so much. Whoop! Bezak, $2. Bugle Boy with the Go-Go's. I don't remember the Go-Go's being in a Bugle Boy commercial. Let's do it. All right, here we go.
You know you can dance to the beat. Jump back, hit ground, round and round and round. We got the beat. We got the beat. We got the beat.
Now watch this commercial get copyright claimed because of the song. Hey Matthew, how's it going? Yep, Prince wrote Manic Monday. That is correct. One of my favorite Bengal songs.
We got the beat. We got the beat. Hey!
Section E, seat 102. Are those bugle boys you're wearing?
Yes, I remember this.
Why, yes, they are Bugle Boys.
We thought so.
Oh my gosh, memory unlocked. I totally forgot about that. Thank you, V-Zach. So great. So great. Let's see. Wait, I was on what podcast? Which podcast are you talking about? Are you talking to me? Because if I haven't done a podcast in a while. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hair compliment. I got it pulled back right now because I can't have hair on my neck because it makes me sweat. Oh, man. I have an issue. Let's see. Make sure I got all of the super chats in. All right. I'm going to put on a montage of some commercials because I need to go potty. And I'm probably going to do another 20. Oh! Yeah, I was watching Scott Baio's podcast the other night. I was trying to win a signed copy of a Happy Days script. I wanted to add that to my collection of TV memorabilia. But yeah, he did a really great podcast the other day about generations, the different generations. That was really, really good. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, the neck sweat is terrible. The neck sweat, and I'm going to be real, the underboob sweat. That's a woman. As a woman, those are my issues. And I really wish somebody would come up with a product that would reduce the underboob and the neck sweat. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put on a montage here. Let me see if I can find a good one. And then I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Here's some Montgomery Ward ads from the 90s. I will be back in like 3 minutes, guys.
Electric Avenue Montgomery Ward announces all electronics and appliances on sale, plus instant discounts on the hottest brand names in electronics and appliances. Sharp 19-inch remote TVs, $229. Magnavox VCRs, $199. Canon 8mm camcorders, $599. IBM 386 computer with monitors, save $500. Frigidaire washers, $259. GE refrigerators, $369. It's all on sale, plus take an extra $20 to $80 off our already low sale prices at Montgomery Ward.
Whatever it takes. Montgomery Ward.
Montgomery Ward wants your business, and everyone on our team will do whatever it takes.
Exciting stores, more brand names, lower prices.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
I think it's an exciting time for us because we've got what people are looking for today.
One attitude, one commitment. Non-stop, every single day.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Montgomery Ward.
Montgomery Ward announces all furniture on sale 30 to 50% off. Half-price recliners from $199. Half-price sofas from $299. Half-price sleepers from $399. Dining sets half-price. Lazy Boy starting as low as $299. And save on Serta, Sealy, Simmons, and Spring Air mattresses. Plus, Friday and Saturday, take an extra $25 to $150 off all furniture. And get extra savings on brand name electronics and appliances, even on sale prices at Montgomery Ward.
At Electric Avenue, all these numbers add up to one. One keyboard, one mouse, one monitor, one modem, 8 preloaded software packages. Set up in 15 minutes or less. With 486 power and performance, it's IBM Power made easy. New this week at Electric Avenue, Montgomery Ward, for just $1399.99. Now all the numbers add up to one. IBM PS1 at Electric Avenue, Montgomery Ward.
Whatever it takes. Montgomery Ward.
This week, all paint is on sale, including all Lucite paint. 8-year warranty Lucite priced as low as $6.99. Plus, save on all lucite exterior, interior, flat satin, semi-gloss in over 850 colors we can mix for you. Long-lasting, easy-to-use lucite is one tough paint for one tough finish. All paint on sale now through Saturday.
Whatever it takes.
Plus, with instant discounts, save an additional $20 to $80 even on sale prices.
The audio on this is really, really. Wait, is that Elle McPherson? I think that's Elle McPherson. The audio is really, really low, but we'll get it as high as we can.
Sea breeze cleans so deep you feel it.
Yeah, that's Elle.
Beautiful skin can be a breeze with sea breeze.
Deep clean, so clean it tingles.
Beautiful skin can be a breeze with sea breeze.
No other clean feels quite like this.
Well, we got to watch a Noxzema commercial because one of my favorite opening lines of a movie is from is from Clueless when she's like, "All right, I know what you're thinking. Is this like a Noxzema commercial or what?" Oh, I love it. Let's see. Let's do one from the mid 90s because that's when I was wearing. That's when I used Noxzema. Not 11.95. Let's try 19.95. We'll do the Rebecca Gayheart one. That was one of the most famous ones.
Oh no, the guy from my art class. There's probably more oil on my face than this canvas. Relax. You just used Noxzema. Every time you wash and nothing less.
Hi.
Hi. It's better than soap. Dissolves oil without over drying. Soap doesn't.
Interesting, huh?
Very.
For healthy looking skin, your face belongs to Noxzema.
Man, she's a beautiful woman. Yeah, Rebecca Gayheart was the Noxzema girl for a few years. She was pretty great. All right, we'll do the Calgon Take Me Away from 1980.
The traffic. I can't read the boss. The baby. The dog. That does it. Calgon, take me away.
Lose your cares in the luxury of a Calgon bath. Calgon softens the water to leave skin feeling silky smooth as it lifts your spirits. The soft, luxurious, fragrant world of Calgon.
I love it.
Pamper yourself with a Calgon bath. Lose yourself in luxury.
Amazing. All right. This is one of the earliest commercials that I actually remember seeing. This is a Clairol commercial from 1980, and it's a play off of the South Pacific song, I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. And the Clairol version was, I'm going to wash that gray right out of my hair.
My gray hair makes me feel so old. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair.
Loving Care Color Lotion from Clairol washes away your gray and washes in your own natural color. Loving Care is different. It's gentle. It has no peroxide or ammonia.
So I wash that gray right out of my hair. Oh yes, I wash that gray right out of my hair.
Wash that gray right out of your hair with Clairol Loving Care.
I gotta be honest, I truly need some of that right now because my gray roots right there, look at that. Here, I'll even give you a close-up. Ooh, you can see the total gray at my root growth. This is why I don't have better lighting. See, look at that. Look at that stripe right there. Woo! I'm telling you, my new camera is a 4K camera, so I'm going to have to, get my life together. I'm going to have to fix things if I'm going to be in 4K. I might have to wear makeup. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. You see the thumbnail of John Cusack in that 1980 educational film? Yeah, somebody posted that today. I can't remember what it's for. Why Is It Always Me by AB Geeks. Yeah, we might have to watch that at some point. All right. You started graying at 40? Yeah, I mean, I've started graying. That's probably about when I started to gray as well. But it's definitely like if I was to just stop coloring my hair, I would say I'm probably 50 to 60% gray if I just went all natural. I'm just not ready for that yet. I want to keep my natural brown color as long as I can. Let's see. Your favorite Clairol commercial is Miss Clairol hair color circa 1970. Ooh, I don't know if I've ever seen that. Miss Clairol hair color. $1970. Let's see. I got. Well, there's a few. Let's try this one.
She wakes up the sleeping flowers early in the morning. Early in the morning on her way. And she lets her head down, the sun comes up, and she lets her head down.
Nothing pretties up a face like a beautiful head of hair. But even hair born this beautiful needs a little help along the way, before gray comes and certainly after. Does she or doesn't she? With Miss Clairol hair color so natural, only her hairdresser knows for sure. Shampoo formula or cream formula.
And I'll give her my love till the day I die.
More women use Miss Clairol than any other hair coloring, because nature just can't do it alone.
Yes, I'll give her my love.
I liked that one. BionicDisco.com. That's a great website name. Ooh, Salon Selectives. I forgot about those. I know we're all over the place here. Let's see. Salon Selectives.
Every day, you've got the choice to feel your most beautiful with Salon Selectives. From Helene Curtis, Salon Selectives gives you the choices you need for salon beautiful hair, salon beautiful feeling. Choose your shampoo level, your conditioning type for a personalized combination, and feel like you just stepped out of a salon.
Like you just stepped out of a salon. Look at those clothes. Woo! Lord help us. Let's see. I should keep my swoop look, just trim my hair and dye the grays. All right. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Have I seen the hair washing scene involving Richard Thomas in a movie he did before the Waltons where he and his friends are high on pot? I have not. Sounds intriguing, though. What was the name of the movie? I'll have to check that out. You'd like to buy the world of Coke? I got one. I can't play that commercial because that song is copyrighted. You like this approach to content? Good. It's kind of fun, you know? Because I've thought about making videos about, you know, big commercials and all kinds of stuff. But I was like, it's just kind of, it's more fun to do it on a live stream because you guys can tell me what you want to see. Commercials don't get copyrighted unless they're a Coca-Cola commercial with a song that's so famous that they won't let me play it. We have watched it. We have watched that Coke commercial before, and it got copyright claimed for the replay, so I had to cut it out of the replay. But yeah, I'm still on probation for the whole stream, my members only stream that I did a month or two ago. So I got to be careful with what I show and play. Let's see. Yeah, the 70s ads definitely have a vibe all their own. And you can tell, I mean, a lot of that has to do with ad agencies and how they changed. Like, you had different ad agencies pop up in the, you had your Madison Avenue Mad Men, in the 60s, right? But then after that, you had different ones starting to pop up in like Chicago and New York and LA and DC. And you could tell an ad agency by the style of their commercials. Like, you could tell what companies had which ad agencies because they had their own look and feel to them. That might be a fun topic for a video, actually. I know this because I majored in business communications and broadcasting in college, and I took a history of marketing class, a history of marketing and advertising. And they were talking about how all these different ad agencies popped up in the 60s and 70s, like Leo Burnett and all that. And who their clients were, they had very distinct styles. And of course, the different decades changed that. Ogilvy and Mather, that's a good one. A members only jacket stream. That's not a bad idea. I have a members only jacket. It is too small for me to wear. They sent me one. But the one they sent me it's too small, or I actually gained so much weight it doesn't fit. So that's one of my vlog, in my midlife crisis vlog, in my members only section. My goal, I'm gonna do it. It's actually gonna be an upcoming vlog that I'm making. My goal for losing weight is to wear one of my goals. Like, my first goal is to fit into the members only jacket. You gotta love it. Did I ever pledge in a sorority? I did not. And that's actually one of the reasons I left Baylor, because I went to Baylor my freshman year, and I didn't realize when I got there how, like, I think like 80 to 90% of girls were in a sorority at Baylor. And that just wasn't my thing. It's also very expensive at the time, like, to be part of it, to live in the house and all the dues and all this stuff. And it was enough to go to Baylor. Like, it was expensive enough to do that. I had a little bit of a scholarship, but so I never pledged. And that's one of the reasons I left and went to KU, was because I just wasn't part of the Greek life. And Greek life was so prevalent at Baylor. But at KU, it was only like 5 to 10% of students that were Greek. So I had nothing against fraternities and sororities. I mean, I went to plenty of fraternity parties throughout college, but I just never pledged. I had too much other stuff going on, and it was a lot of responsibility to be in a sorority. They ate up a lot of your time, and I had a full-time job and going to class full-time. I just didn't have time for that. So there you have it, and there you are. Yeah, it probably is even more expensive now. I can imagine, especially at the private universities, because it's a status thing, especially amongst the elites and that's their whole game. But I will say that the thing about Greek, especially back before the internet, Greek life was the way to network and get a job after college, right? Because if you could have an ins on really great job opportunities if somebody that was hiring was in your fraternity or your sorority. The network of communication with that was big time back when I was in the 90s. Anyways, yeah, so they didn't have the Tri-Lambs, unfortunately. Yeah, what was the name of the sorority? Was it the Omega Mu? You had to suss how femme I am because you're not very femme and not butch. Yeah, I'm not like super girly femme, but I'm not butch in any way either. I've always kind of struggled with that a little bit because I've never been like a makeup person or like a girly girl wearing dresses and makeup and heels. It just never really suited me. But I'm not butch either. Like, I'm not a total tomboy. I love sports and everything, but I'm like in this really middle feminine spot. Oh man. Okay. All right, it's 10 o'clock. I'll do a few more commercials here. Let me make sure I got through all of my super chats. Ooh. These at $2, 1990 Canteen perfume, critical to survival. 1990 Canteen perfume. Wow. That was very specific, and I really appreciate that.
Survival. Canteen. Critical to survival.
Available at JCPenney.
I gotta be honest, that's not like the greatest name for a perfume. Canteen. Yeah, yes. Delta. Can I help you? That was one of my favorite SNL sketches back in high school. You found the scene. What's I don't know. I didn't see what you mentioned. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm up for anything, but what is it? Is it on the top? Is it on topic? Let's see. What have I missed? I'm going back through. Members only jacket. The old commercial with the Indian cries over pollution. He wasn't even a real Native American. I can't remember what he was, but he wasn't. That is classic. Let's watch it. Keep America beautiful. Italian.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Write for Pollution Booklet Box 1771, Radio City Station, New York.
Yep. Yeah, he's Italian. It is iconic. There was some cosplay going on with the Native American thing back in the 70s. You had Iron Eyes Cody, and then there was the girl that accepted Marlon Brando's Academy Award for The Godfather. She wasn't really Native American either. Would I classify myself as a tomboy with a girly streak or in between? I'm just straight up in between. I like a lot of guy stuff and a lot of girl stuff. I don't dress really girly, but I don't know. Since I'm overweight, I haven't really gotten into like fashion. And, when I was younger, when I was definitely more in, took care of myself a lot better when I was younger and thinner. That's part of my midlife crisis blog, though. I'm trying to lose weight and getting myself back together where I'm a little bit more girly, because I don't like being so not girly, I gotta lean into those feminine wiles, gotta flaunt what the Lord gave me. All right, let's see here. I think I've gotten everybody's super chats. Yeah, my feminine wiles. That's what my mama always told me when I was growing up. She's like, you always have to know when and how to use your feminine wiles. Bain de Soleil. I don't remember that one. I'll have to look it up. All right, I got one from 83 and one from 87. We'll do 87.
Band of Soleil for the Saint-Tropez tan.
Indulge in the elegance of a Saint-Tropez tan and the luxury of beautiful skin for the eyes, the lips, and face, with a complete range of sun formulas for the body. And now, with every qualifying purchase comes the gift of faster tanning, Tan Accelerator, a $4 value, yours free.
Band of Soleil.
Indulge in it.
Band de Soleil. Now that I saw it, I remember that. Oh, man. All right. Ooh, 1986 Love Baby Soft. That's not a bad one. I remember that one. Yeah, that Loves Baby. Have you seen the 1975 one? That's just like almost. We'll watch the 80s one, but this one from the 70s is like, oh, it's like makes me uncomfortable.
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby. So Love made Baby Soft with the innocent scent of a cuddly, clean baby that grew up very.
What? Why are we having a grown woman act like a child, and then the voiceover is like a cuddly, clean baby?
Very sexy. And foaming bath, body lotion, body powder, and body mist. So innocent it may well be the sexiest fragrance around. Love's Baby Soft, because innocence is sexier than you think. For your
Okay. Ew. Ew. Oh, my Lanta. That one was rough. Let's go to the 80s.
What is pink? If white is innocence and red is not, Love's Baby Soft is somewhere in between.
That was much better. Okay. Yeah. But that 70s one is like one of the most cringiest ever. Oh, thank you, Bruce. I meant to play that one. Thank you. I had that one saved, actually. But I'm just going to bring it up. This one's iconic.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. My hair used to have a mind of its own.
Then a few weeks ago, I stopped complaining. I started using Pantene. Pantene is really special. It's got all sorts of good stuff in it that actually gets inside your hair to make it look healthier, stronger.
Pantene shampoos and conditioners are serious care. Our Pro Vitamin B5 complex penetrates your hair to give it inner strength.
From the first day, I saw a difference. And every day, my hair looked fuller and shinier. The ends didn't split or look frizzy. No, it didn't happen overnight, but it did happen. You'll see.
Pantene shampoos and conditioners, serious care
for beautiful hair. Iconic. Bok Bok Baka, same. Electric Youth was my first scent. Was there a commercial for Electric Youth? I feel like there was. Oh, man. Doesn't. Oh, wait. Hold on.
If you want to do something badly enough, you're going to do it.
And since Debbie was 16, that determination has grabbed her 1 platinum, a double platinum single, 2 albums, 2 concert tours, and now something else electric.
The fruity smells are what I like.
That's right. The newest entry in the field of fragrance is nothing but electric.
It's electric.
And why name a fragrance after a hit song?
My song, Electric Youth, basically is about treating young people like people and listening to their opinions and decisions. And so that definitely all ties in.
Seeing her in concert really was probably one of the sparks that ignited the development of the fragrance. And that energy is also in her song, in the fragrance.
Revlon, for one, is betting that Debbie's scent will light up her fans as well.
It's lively, it's very lively, and it's for use.
I wouldn't want it to smell like they were borrowing their mother's perfume.
Apparently, Debbie's mom feels quite the same.
I love it. I love it. It's very clean and fresh, and it's what Deborah's all about.
Very clean and fresh. Yeah, I don't think they ever had any commercials for it, but I loved me some Electric Youth. Yeah, well, see, Electric Youth was when I was in junior high. That was when I was in 7th and 8th grade. But CK1 was all high school. Now, I have a members only video about Calvin Klein commercials from the 80s and 90s, specifically about CK1. So I'm going to bring it up because there's a lot of commercials in that video. So let me find that video. This was like one of the first videos I ever made. The world that let me find the 90s commercials. Because they really got weird.
For a man flies advertising campaign.
Oh, here we go.
Going on 30 years ago. Turns out over.
All right.
The sexy life.
Okay.
Do you like cheesecake?
CK1.
You do?
One for all.
CK1, a fragrance from Calvin Klein.
What does it all mean?
What does it
CK1
all
launch
mean?
push provocative imagery.
Whoops. Hold on. Whoops. I had two videos going at once. Yeah, it's so 90s. Yeah. Yeah, the name of the video is the weird ad campaign that had us all smelling the same in the 90s. That's one of my, all of the very first videos that I made, I put into my members only section. Because it was before I kind of figured out what I wanted to do with my channel. And so those videos don't really vibe with my channel anymore, but I didn't want to get rid of them. So I put them in the members only section so you guys can watch them. Yeah, Brian, but that was the first thing we watched with the Brooke Shields commercials. Let's see. I think there's some more on that video. I don't remember, though. It's been over a year since I made it.
We're sold.
I don't want to listen to myself talk, so I got a lot of the print ads.
And heart notes.
It was inspired by an Andy Warhol painting or an Andy Warhol picture of him and his friends. Oh yeah, and then we get into the weird creepy basement commercials for Calvin Klein jeans. You guys remember these? I found them to be kind of creepy. They're in the wood paneling basements with their shirts off and stuff.
Department.
I'm going to take my sound out. But I mean, this was a jeans commercial. It just looked really, really weird. I don't know if I have the sound on these or not. Yeah, it's just me talking. But yeah. These were kind of racy, even in the 90s. VZAC, $2. Okay, one more. 1990 Guess products. All right, let me see what I can find. So we did some guest ones earlier. Did we do this one?
One, two, three.
No, this isn't Anna Nicole. Anna Nicole was in another commercial that we saw. This is Julia Ballet. Hey, Rose Train, how's it going? You had a good idea, Nat's going to a strip club for the lulz. Man, I used to go to strip clubs. There was one in Lawrence or outside of Lawrence when I was in college called the Outhouse. And it was a bring your own, BYOB, because it was a juice bar. Because they didn't sell liquor because the ladies got naked. That was always a good time. But I haven't been to a strip club in like 25 years. How am I feeling? Feeling much better. I got some sleep last night, so that's good. Thank you for asking. Full title, Guest products available at fine department stores. Okay, I'll bring it up. 1990 Guest products. 1990 Guest products. Let me make sure I get it exactly how you said it. Available at fine department store commercial. Okay. All right, here we go.
Eastern America. Musical. 1, 2, 3,
Available at fine department stores. You're very welcome, Vizak. Is the outhouse still there? I think it is. From what I hear, it's still there. We found our channel meetup location. You guys, you're so funny. Have I ever considered a live stream devoted to the Mickey Mouse Club? I honestly haven't, and this is why. It just wasn't a thing for Gen X. I mean, there was the Mickey Mouse Club I know in the late 70s that had like Lisa Whelchel, like Blair from Facts of Life and stuff. And then there was like the 90s version with Brittany and Christina and Justin and all that, Ryan Gosling. But like in the 80s, when I would have watched the Mickey Mouse Club when I was the age for it, there wasn't anyone around that I really remember, and it just wasn't a real big thing for me, so I've just never considered it. I do love the early 90s Britney and Christina era, and Carrie Russell and all that. But I've never really considered doing a live stream devoted to it. It's just not really up my alley or my wheelhouse, but who knows? Maybe someday. I have heard of it. Yeah, I did a video a few months back called The Best Gen X TV Shows of the 21st Century, and I did not mention Psych because I have not watched it, and I got roasted in the comments for it. So I will definitely be watching Psych. Right now I am binge watching This Is Us because I'm really emotional lately, and it's a good way to cry without looking weird, but I'm crying all the time. So I just watched a TV show that makes me cry. But yes, I'm gonna put Psych on my list. You need Wild Nat back? I don't know. I was a whole different person in my 20s. Did I get lap dances? Of course. I actually had a friend that worked there for a while. But yeah, good times. Oh, hold on. I gotta let Sadie out. She's stuck here in the room. Psych, it's a TV show. It was on USA. I think it was a USA Network TV show back in the early 2000s. And apparently it has like a ton of Gen X pop culture references in it. A live stream for Soul Train or American Bandstand. That's definitely up more my alley. I would consider that Soul Train, American Bandstand, and Dance Party USA was what was on when in the late 80s when I was into that kind of stuff. But yeah. 1995 is 30. An anniversary stream would be fun. Yeah, I did an 85 one not too long ago, so I think you're right. 95 was the year I graduated high school. My 30th high school reunion is in October, so I may bring my camera with me for that and share my high school reunion. But yeah, a 95, like a live stream about 1995. That's definitely coming. Okay. Let's see. Make sure I've got everything. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here soon, but I did want to make sure we played this commercial before we left. I know we can do this again. There's so many great commercials to watch and go over, and they're great to watch on live streams because I don't have any issues with copyright. But we got to watch this one.
Way to look at Pepsi and Diet Pepsi.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I am going to be doing a Bud Light or a Budweiser video because it was the number one beer in America when Gen X turned 21 until they turned like 40. So like all throughout our 20s and 30s, Bud Light was the number one beer. It was such a Gen X brand, and now it's like nothing anymore. But they had so many iconic commercials that I wanted to do a video about them. So let me show you this one. I'm going to let Sadie out of the room because she's stuck. Right back.
Hello? Hey, who? What's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you? Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud. True. True. What's up? What's up? Yo, who's that? Yo, pick up the phone. Hello? What's that? What's up? Yeah. Yo, where's Dookie? Yo, Dookie.
Yo.
What's that?
What's that?
Hold on. Hello? So what's up, B? Watching the game, having a bud. True. True.
Like Bud Light commercials were completely aimed at Gen X, our whole 20s and 30s. You can even start with the Spuds McKenzie stuff from the 80s. And, you had the Budweiser frogs, you had the What's Up commercials, but then you had so many, there's so many, there's just so many iconic Budweiser commercials. that I wanted to go through and have fun with. My favorite thing about the Budweiser ad campaigns from the 90s and the early 2000s was the Real Man of Genius campaign that was mostly on radio, but I think they did do some TV spots. It was funny. The ad campaign was originally called Real American Heroes, but after 9/11, they thought maybe we shouldn't call them heroes, and so they changed it to Real Men of Genius. But I found a really fascinating interview about the guys that created that ad campaign, and they're Gen Xers, obviously, and it's so interesting how they created it and how they did it. So super love the Bud Light commercials. Yeah, Alex from Stroh's. We have Stroh's. We have Great Taste Less Filling from Miller Lite. So there's so many great beer commercials from the 80s and 90s. So we'll definitely be doing either a video or a live stream about it in the near future. So there you have it, and there you are. Let me find the Spuds McKenzie. We'll watch a Spuds commercial. Before we go.
There he is. What a happening dude.
There's a super party animal. Yeah. His name is Spuds McKenzie. A barbecue inside. A barbecue. And a cold Bud Light. A cold Bud Light. Puts him in a party frenzy. In a party frenzy. He's Spuds McKenzie, Bud Light's original party animal. Go Spuds, go! Go Spuds, go! Go Spuds, go!
Spuds, you really cooking that.
All right. Yeah, the Noid commercials, Avoid the Noid from Domino's, those are really good too. Those are really good. This is another really great one from the late 70s. Remember when Bruce Willis did the Seagram's commercials? There's one in particular that I remember really well. Let me see if this one's it.
Hey, me fella. Look here.
Yeah, this is it. Cooler, Seagram's, golden wine coolers. My. Yeah, we watched some Bartles and James not too long ago on the stream. I'm actually gonna close this out with one of my favorite SNL parodies, because watching all the beer commercials immediately makes me think of the Schmitz-Gay commercial, and I love Adam Sandler and Chris Farley so much, so that's what we're gonna watch to end this out. I'm gonna have to pause it because NBC will claim it, but yeah, let's watch Schmitz-Gay.
This is the great house sitting deal that you found. This place is a dump. Just wait till you see the pool. No water?
Yeah, that Seagram's commercial from the 80s. Did I say 70s? I don't think I did.
You two look like you need to get wet.
You two look like you need to get wet. No, we're not doing the Natalie Portman rap. I promise. I said 70s. Well, I didn't mean to. I thought I meant to say 87. So maybe 87 came out as 70s instead of 80s. I don't know. But yeah, I know it was from the 80s. Come on now. Don't doubt my pop culture knowledge that much. Bruce didn't become a star until Moonlighting in 85, and then, of course, Die Hard. Farley Farley was, oh God. I miss Farley so much. They are parodying a Bud Light commercial. I'll have to find it.
You've got a big thirst and you're gay. Reach for a cold, tall bottle of Schmidt's Gay.
I think I'm gonna like it here. Oh man. Iconic. Let me see if I can find the specific commercial it was parodying. Let me see. Oh, it was the old Milwaukee Swedish bikini team commercial. All right. All right, we'll watch that and then we're going to call it a night. I was thinking it was Bud Light, but they're saying it's the Swedish bikini team from old Milwaukee.
Guys, doesn't get any better than this.
Bob Pullum was wrong, because when a crate of lobsters fell from the sky, it got somewhat better. And when the Swedish bikini team dropped by, it got a little better. And when an old Milwaukee truck showed up, it most certainly got better. Old Milwaukee and Old Milwaukee Light. It just doesn't get any better than this.
The SNL one was much better. We don't want to end on that. That was boring. Yeah, there was one where there was at a pool, and I can't remember which one it was specifically. So I'm gonna have to look that up. But all right, hold on. Gotta find a good one to close out on. Let's close out on this OP commercial. That wasn't very exciting. All right, I'll do one of the most iconic ever. We'll end on an iconic. We watched this before, but we'll watch it again.
Recently, when I became deathly ill, I was able to summon an ambulance, my next door neighbor, my family, and my doctor without picking up a telephone. I used this remote control to contact LifeCall, my 24-hour emergency medical response service. Watch. You just press this button and speak into the air and...
I'm having chest pain.
I'm calling paramedics and your family, Mr. Miller.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
We're sending help immediately, Mrs. Fletcher.
Sending help immediately.
Protect yourself with LifeCall and you're never alone. To get complete free information by mail about this affordable medical emergency response system, call toll-free now. LifeCall can save your life, so call to get free details by mail right away.
Legendary. Oh yeah, the clapper. We can do this again. We can do another night of commercials. There's just so many, right? There's just so many great stuff from the 80s and 90s. I miss advertising being like fun and like just a good art form. Now it's just commercials are awful. I just want to skip them. Okay, so before I go, I just want to tell you all that my new video will be out ASAP. I am in the middle of fixing it for YouTube copyright. It's only taken me 2 or 3 days to fix it, so, Lord help me. So be looking for that. tomorrow night on the Discord, I will be streaming The Naked Gun from 1988 at 8 o'clock Central Time. So join me for that if you would like. If you want to become a member of the channel and you're not already, please do that at the you can do the $1 level. The gem on the one would be, you can get emojis, like special emojis and shout outs and things like that in my videos. And you also get badges for your comments, and you get first priority in comment replies. And then on the $5 level, I've got 5 on it. I do a monthly members only live stream on the first Sunday of every month. I'm also going to start making a special members video. You also get some shout outs and videos as well, and all the other stuff from the $1 level. So definitely do that, please, if you haven't already. Finally, let's see, what else do I got? So new video, live stream. Oh, and tomorrow, members, I will be doing a random live stream at some point during the day because I'm opening up my new camera. And so next Friday, you will see me in 4K, everybody. Lord willing, if I can figure out how to hook it all up. Thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Had a great time. I think that's all of the housekeeping that I had to share before I go away. So yeah, I'm going to go work on that video now and turn on your notifications if you haven't already, because I will be posting that as soon as possible. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Okay, boy. Okay, bye. I said, okay, boy. Okay, bye. Bye, guys.